Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and welcome back to my channel. Just imagine this. You're outside in a fancy restaurant, a cool project idea strikes. What if you can just go to WhatsApp or Telegram, drop a prompt, and it creates the entire project on your local machine? So you are on your mobile, but the entire project is created on your laptop that's in your workstation. No, I'm not talking about the future. That is exactly what OpenClaw does. Now, if you're not following AI news for the past few days, let me tell you, an open source project called OpenClaw is shaking the internet. Just in few days, it crossed 138K GitHub stars, exceeding popular projects like Kubernetes. Now, what exactly is OpenClaw? In very simple words, OpenClaw is your personal AI assistant, or it's basically an AI teammate that works with you on your laptop. All that you have to do is to install OpenClaw on your machine, connect it with Telegram or WhatsApp. Just grant OpenClaw complete permissions to your machine. And that's it. Wherever you are, you can just drop a prompt and OpenClaw does the work for you. Not only just creating cool projects, but you can actually create industry grade projects. On top of that, you can also use it maybe to book a flight ticket for you, or maybe to set up a meeting, or maybe to create a Google Doc on a particular topic. It can do everything for you. Just like I mentioned, it's basically an AI teammate that can interact with you on your mobile through WhatsApp or Telegram. Isn't it cool? It definitely is. In today's video, let's see how to set up OpenClaw, how to configure it with Telegram, and this is going to be an end-to-end tutorial. The complete setup, including creating the API tokens and connecting it with your mobile applications. Of course, towards the end of this video, I'll share my personal opinion. Should you use it? Are there any drawbacks? Is this going to be the future? So if you're interested, make sure you watch this video till the end. So the first thing that you do is to take a terminal on your local machine and run this one simple command. Now this command works on your Windows, Linux, as well as macOS. You can get this command from the official OpenClaw documentation, even from their GitHub repository. But for simplicity, I'll share this in the description as well. You can see it detected my operating system as macOS. It installed Node.js. Actually, it's already installed on my machine. Otherwise, it would have installed. And now it started installing OpenClaw. If you are using Windows, there is a simple catch. OpenClaw installs WSL first on your Windows machine, and on top of that, it will install itself. Perfect. So OpenClaw is installed. Now we have to go through set of configurations. The first thing, it asks for the consent. Okay, I understand the risk. I'll proceed with the steps. What kind of risk? As I told you, I'll cover that towards the end of the video. I would highly recommend you to go with the quick start mode, because in the manual mode, it asks you to configure a lot of proxies, security related configuration. As you're a beginner, go with the quick start. Now, this is the important thing. Just like any other local AI assistant, even OpenClaw needs LLM. So either you need to run a large language model locally on your machine. Let's say if you can't do it, you need API token. The documentation recommends you to go with Anthropic API token, but it's not for free. So what you can actually do is you can go with Gemini API key. So you can get Gemini API key for absolutely free of cost. I showed this in the AI assisted DevOps playlist as well. Once again, to do that, what you need to do, create an account with Google AI Studio. Once you create an account, you have an option. Click on create API key. An API key is created. Just copy the API key and paste it here. Good. Now with the free API key, that is with your free tier, you cannot use the default model. Just scroll down and go with Gemini 2.5 Flash. You have to use this model or other supported models as part of the free tier. Perfect. Now the final step. You can connect it with Telegram, WhatsApp. That's what I told you at the beginning of the video. But you can actually connect it with a lot of other messengers. Like you can connect it with your Google Chat, Slack, iMessage, Microsoft Teams, whatnot. But we will go with Telegram. How do you do that? The first thing, you need a Telegram account. It can be on your mobile or it can be on your laptop. I'll show you how to do it. So create a free Telegram account. Once you have it, search for bot father. Okay. So you should search for bot father. Now with the bot father, start the conversation. But Abhishek, can I go with WhatsApp? You can definitely do it. But the problem with WhatsApp, you need to provide your mobile number. You have to scan the QR code and you have to establish a connection. For beginners, it might not be that trustworthy. Like you might find it as a red flag, although it is not really. But Telegram is very easy to get started. Cool. So you have started the conversation with bot father. Just say new bot, and bot father creates a new bot for you. Just provide it with a name. I'll call it as OpenClaw Veeramalla bot. Okay. So OpenClaw Veeramalla underscore bot. In your case, you can choose a different name. Absolutely. There you go. So the bot is created. Just copy the token. So this is my token. I'll copy and paste it here. Now you have to configure the skills. In a nutshell, what are skills? So you have to configure the permissions that you need to configure to the OpenClaw. Go for it. And in my case, I'll go with skip for now. In your case, you have to grant all the permissions that you need. You can be careful which permissions you want to grant and which permissions you don't want to grant. There are certain things that I don't want to grant access, like Google Places API key, which I would never use. So I'll just say no in this case. Now this is the last step. It is creating the gateway service. Basically, this is creating a gateway service between your Telegram and the OpenClaw that is installed on your machine. Perfect. So gateway service is also installed. Hatch with TUI or open a web UI. I'm going to use Telegram, so I'll go with the default option. Perfect. So you can see here, our configuration is complete. You should see this message. Otherwise, you messed up with the configuration. Hey, I just came online. Who am I? Who are you? You should see this particular message. Now, what can be the reason why you must have messed up? Maybe you used the wrong API key for your LLM provider, or maybe you might have used the wrong model version as well. Now I'll go back to the Telegram. There you go. So this is my Telegram. I'll click on the open Veeramalla OpenClaw bot and I will access the Veeramalla OpenClaw bot messenger. Start the conversation. So we got the pairing code, we got the Telegram user ID, and we got the command that we need to execute. OpenClaw pairing approve Telegram. Just copy this command, take a new session on your terminal. So you can keep this session intact, duplicate the session. Okay, here run OpenClaw pairing approve Telegram followed by the pairing code. And that's it. We are all set. Approved Telegram sender your user ID. Now let's try asking from the Telegram interface to create an index.html on my local machine. Let's see. Hey, it responded back with, hey there, create a index.html file in the downloads folder. And index.html should return hello Abhishek. Okay, a very simple instruction. Let's see if it will be able to figure out the downloads folder on my machine and create this file. Let's try to access it and see. Hello, Abhishek. In the same way, now I can ask it to list down all the files in the downloads folder. Or maybe I can ask it to create an entire Go project. For example, create a complete Go project for to-do application in the dollar downloads folder of my local machine. It actually tried to create, but it hit the rate limiting issue. But what's important for us? It was able to do it. In my case, what I'm doing alternatively is I'm actually using Olama along with OpenClaw and running local models on the machine. In the next tutorial, I'll also show you that. But for this video, I just want to show you the capability of the OpenClaw. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. Of course, we looked at the pros. It's super helpful. It is open source. That means you have the complete control of your installation. You can grant the permissions that you need and you can skip the permissions that you don't need. Now, what are the drawbacks? I wouldn't say it's a drawback, but you still have the dependency with the external models. If you don't have a laptop that's compatible with running local models, so you still need a Google API token or Anthropic API token so that you can make use of these large language models. Otherwise, you cannot use OpenClaw much. And if you want to run local large language models, you need a machine with GPUs. Only then you can execute the large language models on your local machine. Now, when it comes to the security, it's actually safe, at least at the moment, because you have the complete control of it. But a point to remember, this is still in the beta version. So please do not try it on your office machines and even on your local machine. Do not use it with WhatsApp or do not use it with other things which has your secure information. Go with options like Telegram and only grant the permissions that you need. For now, just use OpenClaw this way. What I see with OpenClaw, it's a revolutionary idea. This is going to change the future and how we are going to work with AI assistants. I hope you found today's video informative. Let me know what you think about OpenClaw. See you all in the next video. Take care.